Let me tell you right now, nothing says festive like a tray of warm spiced mince pies. I mean, the imagery is already there for you when you think Christmas. But today, we're giving them a light and modern twist with flaky phyllo pastry and buttery layers that will have everyone reaching for seconds, maybe including me, because I'm not so sure about it yet. But joining us in the kitchen right now is baker and owner of Mournful, Andriette Giorgio. We've got to put the Giorgio because it's a new surname, and we're playing around with it a little bit.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm a fan of mince pies, but I have a feeling that you're going to convince me otherwise today.
Yeah, and I do believe that people get confused. I have a little giggle, and I will fully admit that I've also thought that it is actual mince.
An actual mince pie, but it's not real savory mince.
No, it is not real mince. It is fruit. So it's dried fruit, and we have a mixture of it. And what makes it spicy is the beautiful spices we add, which is like allspice and nutmeg. And like you've mentioned while you were standing here, like it almost smells like a hot cross bun.
It does.
So it reminds you of that. So I want to make it clear, we're not using actual meat. It's just going to be dried fruit. So it's actually such a simplistic recipe, but today we're changing it a little bit.
Yeah, because this is a little bit lighter. Usually it's got the thicker pastry, but we're going with layers of phyllo.
Yes, and I absolutely love phyllo. And what I even love more is that this new butter spray.
Yeah.
Because usually I have to melt the butter and then paint it. Use a brush to put it on my phyllo. But now we're just going to spray it. And honestly, that's going to make it so much easier.
Absolutely.
So
we're here
I'm
for
excited
convenience.
about that. Yeah, and phyllo is such a great thing just to have in your freezer. If you have any leftover anything, honestly, chicken, whatever, you can quickly make a little pastry for yourself.
That's cute, even with the muffin trays.
You can even put it on the muffin tray and put in an egg, and you've got something else. So this is a great thing to have in your kitchen. And it makes you feel like you're quite a fancy chef when it's actually not that hard.
I like that. Okay, so let's get into it.
Let's get into it. We're going to start with our dried fruit
And you said a mixture of dried fruits.
Yes. So, but you can do whatever you like, guys. But this is the traditional, you know. And then we've got some muscovado sugar, if that's a fancy word.
So not brown sugar. What's the difference there?
It's deeper, it's richer, and it's, I absolutely love it. It has a more depth of a flavour for me. So I would really just switching that up. It actually really makes a big difference.
Wow.
Then we've got some orange juice.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, that's the sound we like to hear. Some brandy essence, but you can. You can.
Is what we're saying. You can do
You're
allowed.
your own ace brandy. Some beautiful spices. This is what makes it.
Can I smell that before you put it in?
Yes, this is what makes it Christmassy. You know. This is the smell people smell when they walk in your kitchen and they're like, life is good. Then we got that in, and then some lemon juice. I'm gonna just. No, that was the orange juice. Lemon juice in here, and we're gonna get that. While that's going, I want you to open up that roll of phyllo for me.
I can do that.
And I'm just going to heat this up a little bit more over here. That's good.
Must I open the whole thing?
Yeah, you'll see it. It's like a big square almost.
In the middle.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. There we go.
Stick it together.
There we go. Perfect. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this and cut it into squares.
Okay.
Guys, this is such a fun thing to do at home, and it really just adds a depth of layers. So I'm going to take some... I'm going to just quickly come past you. I don't want to cut you. Oh, is there one more?
Oh, no.
It doesn't stop. And I'm going to cut it.
Yeah.
Just give it a quick cut, like that. Then we're also going to cut it in half. And now that depends on how big your tray is. So you want to have a look there. So I'm going to also just give this a little cut and another cut. I'm just cutting on this board.
That's fine.
That's
how I do it in my kitchen.
And then I'm going to just use this as a guide for you.
Okay, cool.
It's about time. Like that. So I've got these little squares.
Yes.
Okay.
And we spray each layer.
Spray that quickly with your beautiful butter, which I love because it's butter and I love butter.
Awesome.
Then you put it on. Spray that one.
I'm
just going to check.
Okay, I'm going to continue doing that over here.
You spray, and then you layer. And that's what makes it super flaky, is the different layers. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Don't mind me. I might have sprayed a little bit too much. Well, let me tell tell you a little bit more about butter as I am spraying this on every single layer with a heritage of delivering authentic buttery flavor. Clover Butter Cooking Spray now offers the same quality as well as taste of a convenient spray format, ideal for things like cooking and baking, frying, as well as grilling. It really is so perfect, and it's designed to deliver even non-stick coverage. So it's perfect for grilling, frying, cooking, like I said, and baking delicate things like this, because phyllo is quite delicate, isn't it?
It's very delicate, but that's what makes it so delicious.
It does. Yummy.
So now that you've got that one, we've got some of our beautiful mince pie mixture here, and you can see it's thicker. So when you're boiling it, you want it to really boil it down. I've also added some nuts, just so that you know, to our mixture.
Lovely.
So that's going to be boiling for a while. Again, creating delicious flavors and aromas in your home. And then you take your bit of, do you see how sticky that is?
Wow.
So it really has to boil down. We put it into our beautiful phyllo mixture.
I mean, that does look really good.
Doesn't that look lovely?
Yeah.
And was that hard?
I was a skeptic, but now I might be convinced. This is a great little hack even for Christmas time.
It's such an amazing thing. And then that, as you do that and you continue that, you can get your kids involved. This is such a family affair because of the phyllo, which makes it quite
also
fun.
really pretty. Like, there's something real rustic and very cool about it.
I think that's a great word, rustic.
Yeah,
you can get away with a lot when you say
that's what I do every day in the kitchen. If anyone complains it's rustic, you don't even know, okay? You don't get it.
So what I love is now this one you've made shorter, now this one you're making bigger. I love that. No, but I love that. So you can really play around.
It's because I didn't have your help with it. All right, well, this recipe is available on expressoshow.com, and eventually you just put some icing sugar over, decorate it with some cherries.
Bake it. Bake it
You should
first.
probably bake it.
Just bake it. Put it in the oven. Make sure you get it baked, and then it will come out like this. The recipe will be on your website.
It is expressoshow.com. Can you hear that crack? And that is where you're able to find it. Wow, look at that goodness. Delicious. I think I'm now a convert. Well done, Andrea.
Great stuff. Enjoy it.
That's good.
Flaky, hey? Delicious.
Try the new Clover Butter and Olive Pride Cooking Spray. Perfect for cooking, baking, frying and grilling.